Okay, the next units of measurement, we know what a byte is. So a byte is, a byte is 8 bits. Okay, so these unit of measurement all refer to how many bytes there are. Okay, so if you've got 1,000 bytes together, that's known as a kilobyte. Okay, kilo meaning 1,000, so 1,000 bytes. Okay, which is 8,000 bits if we want to be geeky, but 1,000 bytes is a kilobyte. And it just goes up by multiples of 1,000. So if you've got 1,000 kilobytes, you've got a megabyte. Okay, so 1,000 kilobytes is a megabyte. Then 1,000 megabytes is a gigabyte. 1,000 gigabytes is known as a terabyte. And 1,000 terabytes is a petabyte. Okay, that's a lot. But to try and put some of these into some context for you, because it's important you know those units of measurement, but then we'll look at how they actually refer to things we've used on a computer. So a single ASCII character, one extended ASCII character is 1 byte a day, so that's 8 bits. If you then encrypt the word Monday, you put the word Monday in a document, you're probably going to be using about 6 bytes of data then. These are rough. Then if you do an email, obviously it depends on length, but a plain text email with no pictures, you're probably looking at about 2 kilobytes. So 2,000 bytes. Then if you've got sort of an image, 64 pixel by 64, you might be looking at about 12 kilobytes. Still quite a small image. Then let's say that you've got a high-res RAW photo, so high-quality image. You might be looking at about 11.4 meg. 3-minute audio file, 3 megabytes roughly. An uncompressed, all right, we'll talk about compression a lot more later, but an uncompressed wave audio file just for 1 minute worth. 1 minute of uncompressed audio is 15 megabytes. Look at the difference there. 3 minutes of compressed MP3 audio is 3 meg. 1 minute of uncompressed wave format, 15 meg. That's crazy. 1 hour film compressed as an MPEG-4, about 4 gig. All right, so a 1 hour film can be about 4 gigabytes. So it depends, all of it depends on the different files, what the data is and stuff like that. But you can start to see how the storage goes up depending on what you're using. And you'll understand why some of these are so high as you get further into computer science. We look at what data is actually being stored.